So this is the braking mechanism assembly video, just showing you how to set the brake up. So you have to thread your brake cable through the side, on the inside of the battery compartment. There's two holes, one at each end, that allows you to do this. Once you've got the cable through, you're going to have to remove, there's a little metal piece at the end of the cable usually, so you'll have to snip the cable. Here I'm just slotting it on to show you how it works. It has to go through one hole and then down through the very next hole. This I'm putting on the few down, which doesn't work. It has to go on the one and the very next one. But that's how it works. That's how it pulls down on the lever for the drum brake. This is the transition piece where it takes the cable from going horizontal to vertical. All there is a skateboard bearing with a V-shaped groove that just clips on there, and the bearing goes on the inside. So if you put the V-shaped groove onto the bearing, which is a standard skateboard bearing, and then the way you get it on is you half put on a big plastic piece and then shove the bearing with a groove on it up and then push it into the little peg that it sits on. There's no glue or anything needed. Once it's in place, it won't move. It won't move laterally. It's really difficult to see here, but it's really just you're feeding the metal piece of the brake cable into the end. There's a slot for it, so you can sort of push it in, and that'll hold the metal piece that's sort of staggered. So, and then the cable continues traveling up onto the V and then vertically up. I'm doing it the wrong way here. You shouldn't put the plastic piece on that I've got on at the end. You just want to feed it through till it hits. It just sits perfectly inside. And then you pull the cable along, make it go onto the V, and then bring it up. There's me undoing it, realising that I can't get it through because there's a little hole, a little slot for the actual brake cable on the hub motor. So it kind of travels in that direction and then upwards. I think when I did it here I actually jumped off the V and onto the bearing itself, but you can just, if it does that, you can pull the brake lever, hold the cable and then put it back on. So once you get it through, I was just showing you there where you slot it through one. It's a tight fit, it has to be, because it's got to hold a lot of pressure. And then I put it down the end one, which is wrong. It has to be on the very next one, next to the wires, as bent as possible, and then it slots on, but I'm just showing you there. So once that's on, slot it on and then make sure the V groove, it's running through the groove at the bottom.